Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 011, Arithmetic, Section 4.8, Problem 6. This is Section 4.8, Problem 6. It says Jim spent a total of $239.40 for a new air conditioner, including tax. If Jim paid 5% sales tax, what was the pre-tax cost of the air conditioner? So if he paid $239.40, almost $240, it's got to be a little less, maybe around $220 more or less, just to make a quick off the top of my head estimate. So that's the type of answer we're looking for. Now, with questions that include percent, I like to try and write the question, boil it down to the phrase A is P percent of B. And again, there are other ways to solve it, but I like the fact that I have one formula that works for everything, or everything percent. And if I can write it this way, I get to use the formula A over B equals P over 100. And if I can fill that in so only one thing is unknown, I can solve for it. So this is actually a tricky case, and it comes up frequently enough. So a lot of times you have on your receipt the total you paid, or you see on your check what the total is, and you want to figure out what the cost without the sales tax was. So the trick to this is that 5% sales tax, the total is $239.40, so it's 100% for the cost of the item plus another 5% tax. So if you're doing it with, say, a 7% tax, it'd be 107%, 6.25% sales tax, it'd be 106.25%. That's the trick, now that we know the trick. A is 105% of B. So 239.40 is 105% of what? What unknown number? So that does put it in that form, A is P percent of B. And because I'm able to do that, I get to use my formula. Again, the key is picking up on that 105% for 5% sales tax. So 239.40 is the A. Technically, we don't need the 0 at the end. You could let that disappear if you want. Just call it 239.4. It's going to give us the same answer. Since it's money, I like seeing two places after the decimal, but it doesn't really matter. B is the unknown, so it'll just stay as a variable. We'll call it B. Equals P is 105. And the percent is what gives me the 100. So I can fill it out with only one unknown. Now, to solve for it, I will cross multiply. So 105 times B is 105B equals, multiplying in the other direction, I have 239.40 times 100. Now, this multiplication is easy. Even if you don't have a calculator, the 2 zeros and the 100 will pull the decimal point 2 positions to the right. 2 zeros, 2 positions. So what I have is 105B is 23940, so 23,940. Now again, that's not the answer. What I want B equals, not 105B equals. So I have to divide away the 105. And what that gives me is B is equal to 23,940 divided by 105. Now, if your math teacher will allow you to use a calculator for class, just simply enter the numerator on the screen of the calculator first. Press the divide button. Put the value in the denominator on the screen of the calculator, hit equals. And you get the answer. Very easy. Now, if your teacher won't let you use a calculator, you just have to do it the long way, which is not the end of the world. So the denominator goes outside of the division symbol, 105. Under the division symbol, the number from the numerator, 23,940. And just be careful. So I have to start by putting it into the 239. 105 won't divide into 2, won't divide into 23. I have to go for the 239, and I can see twice is going to be pretty close. So 2 105s is going to be 210, and I'll subtract 239 minus 210 will be 29. I'll bring down the next digit. So 105, it's still going to be 2. Let's see, so that's 210. And now 4 minus 0 is 4, 9 minus 1 is 8, 84. And then I bring down the last 0. So 8 fits pretty good. So if I do 8 times 5, that's 40. Write the 0, carry the 4. 8 times 0 is 0, but plus 4 is 0, plus 4 is 4. And then 8 times 1 is 8. Look at that, 840, 840, subtract. No remainder, so 228. B is 228. And what does that mean, that B is 228? That means that the pre-tax cost of the air conditioner was $228. So do a nice job, we'll put a dollar symbol in front of it.